Hello, wonderful viewers. Today we delve into the dark underbelly of the world's most wanted men, a countdown that will leave you at the edge of your seat. From organized crime bosses to leaders of terrorist groups, we'll journey through a list of individuals who've left an indelible mark on the world, but not in the way one might hope. These are the faces that haunt our headlines, the names that echo in our nightmares. Are you ready to uncover the truth? Here we go. Starting our countdown at number 10, we have Tse Chi Lop, an alleged mastermind behind the company, a major Asian drug trafficking syndicate. This elusive character is believed to be the puppeteer pulling the strings of Asia's illicit drug trade. Authorities have linked him to countless narcotics operations, painting a picture of a man embroiled in the underworld's darkest corners. Despite the shadows, his influence is undeniable, casting a long, ominous shadow over Asia's criminal landscape. A man of mystery and malice, Tse Chi Lop holds our number 10 spot. At number 9, we have Omid Tahvili, a notorious figure in international drug trafficking, particularly in Canada. This kingpin has made a name for himself in the criminal underworld through his involvement in various drug-related operations. His cunning and audacity have allowed him to evade the law, despite being a high-priority target for law enforcement. Today, Tahvili remains at large, continuing to orchestrate his illicit activities from the shadows. With a notorious reputation, Omid Tahvili is our number 9. Our number 8 spot goes to Semion Mogilevich, a Ukrainian-born organized crime boss. This man has made a name for himself in the underworld through a series of high-stakes crimes that include fraud and money laundering on an international scale. Mogilevich's operations are not confined to his native Ukraine. His criminal web extends across borders, affecting multiple nations and their economies. Being a master manipulator, he's managed to evade authorities, remaining largely elusive to this day. His cunning, combined with his ruthless approach to organized crime, has made him one of the most feared figures in the criminal world. A man of power and deceit, Semion Mogilevich is our number 8. Coming in at number 7 is Felicien Kabuga, accused of financing the horrific 1994 Rwandan genocide. Kabuga allegedly funded the Hutu extremists who were responsible for the massacre of nearly 1 million people, most of them Tutsis. His wealth enabled the purchase of countless machetes, the primary weapon used in the genocide. Kabuga's radio station also played a pivotal role, broadcasting propaganda that fueled ethnic hatred and violence. After 26 years on the run, Kabuga was finally apprehended in May 2020 in France. Today, he stands trial in Arusha, Tanzania, at the Mechanism for International Criminal Tribunals. A man who funded horror, Felicien Kabuga, is our number 7. At number 6, we introduce Samantha Lewthwaite, also known as the White Widow, wanted for alleged involvement in terrorism. Born in Northern Ireland and raised in the United Kingdom, Lewthwaite's journey into the world of terror is as intriguing as it is chilling. She's been linked to numerous deadly attacks in East Africa, instilling fear across nations. She's primarily associated with the Somali-based radical Islamic militant group al-Shabaab, notorious for their ruthless acts of violence. Despite global efforts, her current whereabouts remain a mystery, further adding to her ominous legend. As the most wanted female terrorist, Lewthwaite's story serves as a stark reminder of the genderless nature of terror. A woman of terror, Samantha Lewthwaite takes our number 6 spot. We're halfway through our countdown. At number 5, we have Matteo Messina Denaro, an Italian mafia boss. A notorious figure in the underworld, Denaro is a key player in the Sicilian mafia, also known as Cosa Nostra. His criminal activities span decades, with his roots in organized crime dating back to the late 70s. A mastermind of violence and power, Denaro is wanted for a multitude of crimes, including international drug trafficking, extortion, and murder. Despite being one of the most wanted men in the world, he has successfully evaded capture for over 2 decades, leaving behind a chilling legacy of crime and corruption. A man of the mafia, Matteo Messina, Denaro, is our number 5. At number 4, we have the infamous Joaquín El Chapo Guzmán, former leader of the Sinaloa cartel. This Mexican drug lord is notorious for his reign over one of the most powerful drug trafficking organizations in the world, the Sinaloa cartel. His criminal empire was built on the illicit trade of narcotics, primarily cocaine, and his ruthless tactics to maintain control. Guzman's life is one of audacious escapes, vast power, and ultimately downfall. Captured and imprisoned multiple times, Guzman's story is a wild ride of audacity and cunning. Currently, he's serving a life sentence in a U.S. prison, a testament to the long arm of justice. A kingpin of crime, El Chapo is our number 4. Our number 3 spot goes to Joseph Kony, leader of the Lord's Resistance Army. Operating primarily in Uganda, Kony's reign of terror spanned over 2 decades, from the late 80s to early 2000s. His crimes are numerous and heinous, ranging from abduction and child soldiery to sexual slavery and mass murder. Kony's use of fear and violence as tools of control earned him international notoriety. He is currently wanted by the International Criminal Court for war crimes and crimes against humanity, but has evaded capture for years. Despite his low profile in recent times, the scars of his atrocities remain fresh in the minds of his victims. A man who led with fear, Joseph Kony is our number 3. At number 2, we have Ayman al-Zawahiri, the leader of al-Qaeda. This man's name is synonymous with international terrorism, and his actions have earned him a spot on our list. Born in Egypt, Zawahiri is a trained surgeon who shifted his focus from medicine to militancy. He ascended to the leadership of al-Qaeda following the death of Osama bin Laden in 2011. His involvement in numerous terrorist attacks, including the infamous September 11th strikes, has placed him high on the most wanted list of several countries. Despite a bounty of $25 million for information leading to his capture, his whereabouts remain unknown. A master of evasion and a figure of fear, he continues to elude global authorities. A man of terror, Ayman al-Zawahiri is our number 2. And finally, at number 1, we have Dawood Ibrahim, a key figure in organized crime, particularly in South Asia. This notorious figure has left an indelible mark on the world of crime. His extensive network and influence stretch far and wide, with a hand in illicit activities ranging from drug trafficking to extortion and even terrorism. He is the mastermind behind numerous high-profile criminal operations, causing law enforcement agencies worldwide to relentlessly pursue him. Despite this, Dawood Ibrahim has managed to evade capture, remaining a fugitive with an elusive status. His ability to slip through the cracks of international law enforcement agencies, coupled with his criminal prowess, makes him a formidable figure. A man of power and danger, Dawood Ibrahim tops our countdown. And there you have it, folks, the top 10 most wanted men in the world. From the ruthless underworld kingpin Dawood Ibrahim to the elusive drug lord Tse Chi Lop, these individuals exemplify the darker side of human nature. They remind us of the relentless pursuit of justice that spans across borders. Thank you for joining us in this thrilling countdown. Don't forget to subscribe for more intriguing content. Until next time, stay vigilant.